Hi, everybody. This is Jodi Luster, or JL, and you're on Elevated Living at elevateme.org. We are rounding out, nearing the end of our month-long series on power. And today we'd like to discuss a little bit about the power of planning. And that is so important to me. And as we get towards the end of December, I'd like to talk about some of the most powerful things, the most powerful ideas and ideologies, theories, practices, intangibles. And the power of planning is one of those. It's an intangible thing that creates a tangible thing. And that usually means that when you're planning, you're manifesting something that is going to be powerful and impactful. And if not all of those, perhaps it's just very important. There is a power in planning. Planning is a universal seed. You plant it, you water it, you nurture it, cultivate it. You make sure that it gets enough light, it gets enough water, it gets enough nutrients, and then you harvest, you reap. It is the sowing and reaping process. And planning, well, that's the seed. That's where you plant the seed. And planning is extremely important in manifesting in our lives great things, small things, and all things. Planning is what we did through that whole month for strategic planning. And there's a power in it. It tells the universe, it signals the universe that this is what I'd like to see, or this is who I'd like to become, and this is where I want to take my business, or my family, or my relationships. There's power in planning. And planning means you have goals, you have results that you want to reach, you have objectives that you need to meet, and then there are activities that must be done to get to those results, to meet those goals, to check off those objectives. Another word for planning is having an agenda. And I've said this many times, as many of my mentors and my business partners have said to me, that if you don't have an agenda, someone else will have one for you. And it's powerful. It's powerful to be pulled away from what you thought you were doing because it wasn't set in stone, because you hadn't planned it, and start working on someone else's goals, someone else's mission, and someone else's dreams. It's a powerful pull. It taps into that power of desire, and that whoever has the strongest desire and whoever is most focused will win. That person for your life should be you. We discussed a little bit about how making sure that you have your own course, that your vision and your mission and your purpose is clear. You have clarity, you have focus. All of those things need to be infused into the power of planning, which is why it's so mighty, because it takes all of those values in order for the plan to be realized. Most of us don't plan every part of our lives, and we probably shouldn't. Some things we need to succumb to the universal sway of, and that's okay. But it is so much more efficient. Life is so much more purposeful when we have a plan for it. When we have a plan not only for our work and our day, but for our relationships, be they as parents, as just members of the family, as sisters, as brothers, as members of our congregation, be it as a daughter or son, be it as a business partner or mentor, be it as a neighbor, having a plan. There is anticipation that comes when you plan, and there's power in that. Planning Christmas dinner and just savoring all of the flavor and the joy of shopping and the deliciousness that I'm going to bring to my family in manifesting this meal that I have been planning for months, because I want it to be fabulous, impactful, nurturing, purposeful, and sustaining. There's power in planning, and there's nothing wrong with it. You can even plan for spontaneity, and it sounds contraindicative, but there's power in it. So indulge in some planning. Sounds a little strange because most of us think of planning as work. But what happens is when we don't plan, that's when we work. I posted a post which I am really living by, and that is crisis is the absence of strategy. And that's exactly what a plan is. Have a strategy because crisis is work. And I don't want to be crisis mode. I don't want to be in emergency status when I'm trying to enjoy my holiday, enjoy my family, enjoy my partner, enjoy life. It should have some bumps in the road. There should be some unexpected moments. But for the most part, those should be pleasant surprises or challenges that push me to my best. And I should stay on the path and keep on my agenda so that I don't find myself straying away working on someone else's goals and dreams while mine are kind of pitifully waning on the roadside. Stay the course. And until we next connect, I'm Jodi Luster, or JL, and you are on Elevated Living at elevateme.org. And I'm wishing you a powerful plan and the very best of life. Ciao.